people who are nominated by the same party leader have now decided to come and remove him from the party.
We are discussing politicians,
yes,
and how politicians behave. Okay, what I wonder is,
I hope it's not a proverb. You have
no. I'm just no, it's not a proverb. I'm just saying because these are politicians, and
yes,
we are seeing how they behave. When you had
and there are current politicians and politicians that behaved there before.
When you had your rules of engagement about joining Azimio or Kenya Kwanza,
yes,
you set down the rules. Yes, you have to. You wait for 6 months, then give 3 months notice. Now, was there a clause that foresaw a situation where someone does not abide by those requirements? And if they didn't, what could you do to hold them?
Yes. And the issue is that you'll go to the political parties dispute tribunal. And you also have to have an internal party mechanism. Now, this is why I'm saying there is the law and the politics. You can engage in those organs of the party. But if there is no honesty, you will be seen to be doing something sensible because you can play with time all over. If you try to you remember in the last parliament, there were some disciplinary issues that were instituted by different political parties. And people moved around between corridors of judicial corridors until 5 years were over. I want to tell you, the kind of scenario that we are in is not where we are going to allow ourselves to be messed by those technicalities. The office of the registrar of political parties is supposed to have flagged that up to the speaker.
Did they?
They didn't. They were quiet. The office of the registrar of political party was created to protect political parties and multi-party democracies, the space, because it is a space that will remain endangered by the executive, and it does not matter who is in the executive. So when that office becomes complacent, then we get to the kind of difficulties that we are in. Why are we where we are in Jubilee? People meet at a tree. There is no notice. They start giving notices to one another. People who attended the NEC, I have given you the list of members of NEC. Even the ones they appeared with the other day at our tree are not on that list. And then they write a letter to the registrar. They say we had a NEC meeting. The registrar acknowledges that letter and gives his force that would allow them to come and become disruptive to the party. It's until we went to court for that letter to be put aside that some bit of sanity was put back. So there are many people who need to become more. But you also understand, this office of the registrar is now being really...
It's called arm twisting.
It's arm twisting. Because what did they do? They quickly put her at the Muturi. Back to the old days. Now she is at the AG's office.
And before that, it was an independent
office. It was an independent office that should be funded by Treasury and by Treasury through political parties so that they are not subject to the executive.
But why is it that Azimio seem to be fighting a rearguard battle? Because these fellows, your opponents or your protagonists, seem clear about their intentions and they're going about their business in whatever manner they're going about it, whatever means they're using.
They're clearly executing a strategy.
Yeah, they're clear. Yes. And you seem to be retreating. That's what I'm calling you're fighting a rearguard battle. You are all politicians. You can see what they're doing. Why are you not responding in kind?
I will tell you we are responding in kind, and I tell you why you will see the panic in the executive. You will not be seeing it. We can tell when there is panic. This is a battle we are not going to fight as politicians. This is a battle that will be fought by Kenyans. And this is why, this is, by the way, the first interview I have agreed to be part of to explain it. The anger with Kenyans, and especially where the parties are predominant. For example, Jubilee is predominantly the heavy Mount Kenya. The anger in Mount Kenya that Sabina can now see, and he has removed Uhuru as a party leader. That anger will force people to the streets. Kenyans need to understand the conmanship level that is in the management of the affairs today for them to say enough is enough. And when Kenyans say enough is enough, you no longer need to read them. I want to take you back to 2 days ago. Raila Amolo Odinga says we have